Hi everyone, I'm Ryan from MyPurpleLime, and today I'm going to show you how to create a $1,000 website absolutely free. You're thinking that's pretty amazing. Well, MyPurpleLime designed a free WordPress theme for you guys. So go ahead and we're going to go check it out now. So the theme is called My Blog. So you just want to go to myblog.mypurplelime.com and check it out. So here's a little look about. So it's a really clean, it's a really responsive. Now what responsive means is it actually works on all mobile platforms, which is pretty nice. So if you basically can download this, install it, and then you can add these posts, and now your friends can go ahead on the go and check it out. You can market your business, you can market your anything you're doing really. And the site is really unique where it's completely versatile. It's a very, very clean look, so it can really be used for anything. Right now I have it currently as kind of like a BMX kind of style, but you can basically go ahead and make this into like a recipe site for cooking. You can create a sports blog, a music site. So let's say you own a band or you are a DJ and you want to like kind of show your music. You can basically go ahead and add all these posts down here with all your latest things. Another cool thing about this is if you click on one of the posts, you can actually embed YouTube videos or Vimeo videos and just basically copy and paste, and it auto sizes for you. So let's just check this out quickly. It has nice large text and the comment section below. Alright, so in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to actually do everything step by step. I'm not going to miss anything, so hopefully you guys will get everything. So some things you'll be learning in this tutorial is how to actually go ahead and install it and create WordPress. The next thing is how to create pages. An example page, here's your contact page. You'll be able to learn how to actually embed the Google Maps into the top section, and how to create this page. So let's just go back to the home. The next thing is you have these beautiful social icons that I'll be showing you how to, all you have to do is literally just type in your social URL and it's going to show up. It's really easy to use. This slider wasn't designed by us. It's called the Revolution Slider by Theme Punch, and I'll have the link below. It's only $15, and here's a page right here. So I absolutely love this slider. I use it for everything. It's super responsive. You can do really, really cool animations. It's available on all mobile platforms, which is really, really nice. And it's really easy to install. And in this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to actually create a simple slider. So it's only $15. So if you guys don't really want to fork up those $15, in the admin section I have coded it, so you basically just have to click on a little button and it will disable it so it won't show up. And if you guys want other types of sliders, I know there's some free sliders out there, so if you guys find some and you guys are kind of confused how to install it, send me a comment below, or go to the MyPurpleLime page and just register a client and just send me an email through that, and then I'll be able to show you and create a tutorial on how to install different types of sliders that might be free. But definitely check out this one. I absolutely love it. I highly suggest it. The next things is all this stuff can be done within the admin section. You'll be able to create these posts. You have widgets on the side and the bottom. On the footer, let's say, you can actually go ahead and instead of having text, you can have your Twitter feeds, you can have Facebook, you can have Flickr, you can have banners. There's a bunch of plugins out there and it's absolutely amazing, so check that out. You can go ahead and even add advertisement, and I'll be showing you in future tutorials on how to actually create advertisements that are used for this one. It's really easy to do. Just go ahead and go check out AdSense by Google. Create an account, and you can go ahead and start making money off of your blog or your website. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if there's anything else I need to show you before we get started. I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and get started. So after you sign up with MyPurpleLime and get your 20% discount, you will get a username and password for cPanel. So you're going to type in your domain. So I'm just going to go over here. So imagine this was your domain.com or .ca or .net. All you need to do is type in /cpanel and you'll be prompted with this login section. Now you're going to type in your username and password you received in the email and you'll be get started. Alright, so this is cPanel. So once you've logged into cPanel, you just want to scroll down and find simple scripts. We're going to click on that. And click on WordPress. And we're going to install it. Alright, so a couple things I want to talk about here is if you have subdirectories, you can go ahead and type those in, but for this tutorial we want this on our main page. So when people type in yourdomain.com or whatever, the WordPress will be installed in that section, so your site will show up there. Now if you have a different website on your main domain and you have, let's say, your blog you only want to be installed for WordPress, so you have a main site and then you have a blog site, let's say, you can then go ahead and create that subdomain called blog and install WordPress in that folder. So if you have any other questions about that, feel free to message me. I'll be able to talk a bit more in detail about that. But right now for this tutorial, we're going to leave this blank and we're going to install it on our main domain. We're going to leave these all checked off and just want to go with the stable version, and that's complete. Just takes a second to install. And there we go. We've just installed WordPress. So you actually want to take a screenshot. So I highly suggest take a screenshot or copy down all this information and store it to a safe place right now. Just in case anything happens before we go ahead and change the password. So you want to copy the password. You want to click on the login URL. Type in admin and paste the password you just copied and log in. There we go. So we've just installed WordPress. The first thing you want to do, I highly suggest, is go to users, all users, edit the admin, and fill in this information with your personal information. You want to go ahead and change the password right away. And fill in all this information with your name, your website, and everything else, especially the email, just in case you do ever get locked out for some reason or you forget your password. You'll at least be able to get the password resent to you via email. So definitely do that. And let's update the profile. Alright, now let's go into settings. Go into general and just change this to your company name. So let me type this my company name and sample tagline, and everything looks good there. Save that. Okay, now we need to actually install the theme, because right now if we go over to, let's just go over. Right now, this is the standard WordPress page when you first install it. We're going to head and actually install our theme onto this. So let's just go back and go to Appearance. At install themes. Now before we do this, you want to go back to the My Blog. Make sure you download this theme. Once you get it sent, it's going to be in a .zip format, and it's called myblog.zip. Now keep it in the zip format. If it uncompresses, make sure you just recompress it back into zip, because you can install it into WordPress unless it's in the zip format. So do that. So we have this on our desktop just so it's easy to find. Oops. Now let's go to install themes. Upload, choose file, and just going to click on my blog and install. There we go. Now we're just going to activate it. Alright, now this is the admin section underneath MyPurpleLime. We're going to go ahead and if you want to upload a logo, I currently already have the My Blog logo in there, but I'm just going to show you how to actually install a logo in case you're confused. Just want to scroll down, keep it at the full size, and I'm just going to insert in the post. And there we go. Now everything else looks good. Save the changes for that. Now design styles. We're going to keep this green. In the future, when you actually download this, I'm going to have a couple different skin layouts. So I'll have like green, we'll have orange, we'll have yellow, and I think blue. And if you guys want other colors, just send me a message in the comment section. I'll be able to throw together a couple different skin colors. And the skin colors are changing up here. So see how this green there, see how this green here, those will change relative to the colors that are in the skin. So we'll keep that green, and that looks good. Let's go to home. Now we can go ahead and add some welcome messages. So I'm just going to copy the ones I currently have on this theme. Now you'll notice here how we have it's green and it kind of highlights with a black bar underneath. That's a link, and I'll show you how to actually create links in case you want your other links in yours. So all you do is go traffic. And right in between the quotes is where you put your link. I'm just going to put that just temporarily until I don't have a link to put it to. So I'm just going to save that. We're going to disable info boxes and disable the slider. Now the reason we're going to disable the slider right away is because we don't have the Revolution slider installed. So it's going to kind of have some errors. So after we install the Revolution slider, then we'll go back and we're going to enable it. Alright, so let's save that. Contact information. You're going to put your email, so your email at domain.com. Contact somewhere. Drive. Still code. And let's do a fake number. Alright, and then Google Maps. Alright, let's go ahead and install, get our Google Maps. Let's show you how you do that. It's going to go to Ottawa, because that's where I'm from. Zoom in. And we're just going to get the link. Now we're going to go to Customize. And we're going to change this to 1100. And we'll keep it 350. And all we need to do is copy this. And where's our theme? And just paste. Now I always delete or cut out the view larger map because I don't like how that it has a little blue little text. I never like that, so I'm just going to remove that and save. Now social icons. We're just going to type in a random. Just going to type in. Now normally you would actually type in all your social icons. If there's one that you don't have, let's say you have Facebook and Twitter, but you don't have a Google Plus account, just leave that blank and it won't. The Google Plus icon won't show up. So we're just going to fill in all of them right now, just for fun. And there we go. Now let's save that. And before we go ahead and check it out, we're just going to go to Settings again and go down to Reading. And we're going to create a static page. Oh, I haven't created the pages yet. So before we do that, let's go ahead and create some pages. We're going to call this Home and then change that to the Home. We're going to create an About and leave that normal. Contact page, contact, yep. And set that to contact. And we'll do news, and we'll set that for blog. And we'll create some subcategories just so I can show you how actually to create a menu. Sub 1, and we'll do one more. Sub 2. Perfect. All right. So now we're just going to go down to Settings, go to Reading, create static, and call this one Home, and the post page will be News. So let's save that. And while we're here, let's just go to Menu, and we're going to create a menu. So we're going to call it Main. We're going to select all and add to menu. We're just going to create the Home. So you just basically drag it to wherever you want it. So it's really easy to use. It's super sophisticated. We don't want a sample page. So how you delete one is just click on that and remove. And how you make subcategories is you just drag the ones underneath. So the About will have 2 subcategories. And we want one there. Okay. Let's save that. And the navigation menu will be the main. Looking good. All right, let's go back to our theme and see how it looks. So let's refresh. There we go. We're almost there. We now have our social icons, we have our logo, we have our welcome messages, we already have some widgets here. We have no widgets on the footer yet. I'll show you how to do that. And we have our contact page and our form. All right, and subcategories. So the next thing you want to do is let's just create a post. Let's do an example. Go back. We're going to go to Posts and Add New. So I'm going to call this Sample Post. So the add text, you can just go ahead and type that in. I'm just going to copy what I have over here just for fun. There we go. Now to embed a YouTube video. Well, I already have one, so find one. Let's do this.
Coming into the studio and meeting me
share,
in Okerlund for the first time,
embed,
and getting to have him introduce
and we're just going to copy this.
So I actually had to walk on.
Close that. Go back over here, and just paste. And it's going to auto size itself. So that looks good. Let's add a featured image. So we're going to choose this one. Now just see how there's no coding involved at all. You just basically find whatever you want. You already have everything pre-made, and you just plug it in. The next thing you want to do is let's add some categories. So I think that was a skiing one. Ski. Add that. Let's add Red Bull. And well, everything's good. All right, let's publish that. And let's refresh. There we go. We have our image, we have our sample post, we have our excerpt, and let's go ahead and check out the video. Video is right there. Perfect.
Behind me, something you don't see every day.
People can leave comments down here, be like, oh, that was awesome.
All
Alright, so let's go back over here. And that post looks good. Now the next thing we need to do is we don't have a slider for the home page. So this is how it would look if you didn't have a slider. If you guys want, I can show you how to create images, or I can show you how different plugins, like I mentioned before. But right now, I'm going to show you how to actually install the Revolution slider. So once you click the link below, you purchase that $15 premium plugin. You're going to get the file, and you're going to get it in. You're going to save it onto your desktop, and it's in a zip format. But we want to unzip it first. We're going to place it over there. We're going to open the file, and you're going to see revslider.zip. That is the one you want. So we're going to go ahead and copy that over. Ooh, somehow it went up there. Okay, so now we are on our desktop. We're going to go over to our admin center. We're going to go to plugins and add new. We're going to upload, choose, and revslider.zip. Let's open that and install. And let's activate the plugin. Alright, so let's go check it out. And let's create a new slider. Alright, so we're going to call this slider1. Now for the slider alias, this is important. You want to call this slider1, no spaces, all lowercase. So you want it to look exactly like this. Okay? We're going to make it responsive. We're going to change this to 1120. We're going to change this to 500. You can change the height to anything you want. I like to kind of go around 500. And let's go to appearance. And let's remove the padding. I don't like padding. So we're going to remove that. And we're going to change the shadow to no shadow. That way it matches the one on this theme where there's no shadow underneath. It just kind of all blends in together. You can go ahead, really you can play around with all the settings, kind of find out what would work best for you. This is kind of what I figured out was what works best for this theme, and you can really play with it if you guys want. So I think that's all good. Let's go ahead and create slider, and let's go ahead and start making one. So add new. I'm just going to upload some images right now, so I have them in my little tutorial files. We're going to install this one, this one, this one. I just realized I don't have a background, and let's close that. Let's go back. Let's make one quickly. Just gonna make it just a plain white. I'm gonna save that. And let's go ahead and install this. So add new. There we go. So this is going to be our background. It's going to have a white background. We're going to edit slides. And we're going to have the transition as slide up. We're going to, that looks good, add some images now. Let's add that. Now the reason I really love the Revolution slider is because you can add text, images, and video, so you can really be extremely creative and create whatever you want. Right now I'm just going to show you how to do some quick animations, make a cool looking slider within like 2 minutes. So we're just going to go ahead and change this to long from bottom, and we're going to make that last. 1100 milliseconds. We're going to save that. I'm going to place this on the left here. Let's go about there. And along from left. I'm going to make this last 1 second. Update. We're going to go ahead and add one more. Line up about there. Alright, and long from right, and we're going to make that last 1 second as well. So let's update. We're going to change it by depth. So we want to have this one in the front. Notice how this HTML and CSS one, they kind of layer over top. I don't really want that. So we're just going to go click those above. So now you see this in the front. Now the next thing we want to do is change the timing. We want to have the first one slide up first and the other ones to come in at the same time right behind it. So we're going to have this one come in at around 700 milliseconds and this one to come in at 1 second. Let's update that. Now the next thing we want to do is actually have the theme allow for the slider to appear. So we're going to go home page, scroll down, and enable the slider. Now, like I said before, don't have this enabled if you don't have the Revolution slider installed. But we have it installed now, so now we're going to go ahead and enable the slider. So let's just save that. Let's go back and let's refresh. Cool, perfect. See how easy that was? Very easy to do, easy to put together. Now we have this full professional looking theme within, I don't even know how long this video is so far, but it's pretty fast. And next couple of things we're going to do is just show you how to actually go ahead and create the widgets. So let's go back. We're going to go to Appearance and Widgets. Now in the side here, primary is this section. So the whole sidebar, that is the primary. So you can add, you're going to remove some, you can add something. We already have categories in there. When you install Jetpack, you can basically have the Twitter, the Facebook, and a bunch of other ones that are really, really handy. So I highly suggest you create a Jetpack account through WordPress, and it's free, but so just make that connection and you'll get a bunch of new amazing plugins. Also, just go to the plugin store in WordPress and there's a bunch there, so if you ever have any idea that you want there, it's most likely already been made and you can just go ahead and download it. A lot of them are for free and really easy to install. It's exactly the same way as I did the Revolution slider, just with other plugins. So we have those ones up there. You can go ahead and change text, titles. We can create this like as the latest post. Save that. Let's scroll down to the footer. So right now we have nothing there. We'll add a little text box. So I'll call this sample. We'll scroll down and just copy some text. Oops. There we go. Let's save that. And let's put one more over here. Let's close that. And we'll have one called Pages. Alright, so you kind of get the idea of how these widgets work. Basically drag and drop whatever you want. Like I said, if you want the Twitter and Facebook, just install Jetpack and they'll all appear right here right away. So do that and then you can have all these other features. So we're just going to go ahead and check out how it looks now once we did that. There we go. So we have our sample, we have our pages and our footer. You can add a bunch of other stuff. Looks like we have everything done. We created the slider. We created our welcome message. We created a post that has a video embedded with it. We have our sidebar. We have our footer. and we have created pages with subcategories, and we've installed our logo. So see how easy that was? It's very easy to create a professional looking website with zero money. So definitely want to check us out, because that's pretty awesome. So if you really like this tutorial, download the theme. If you want to support my new company, MyPurpleLime, check us out. We're only 2 years old, and we'd really appreciate your support. That way I can do more tutorials. The reason I'm doing this for free is I'm kind of testing how people like this. Instead of me charging like $50 to $100 just for a theme with no installation, that's what the standard is right now for people doing that. So I kind of want to see how this works out. So if you guys like this, and I have a decent amount of people signing up with the web hosting, I'll continue to do more themes, and that way I can create a bigger community and solve more problems. So if you have any issues with this, or if you want to request other tutorials on WordPress or anything like that, subscribe, send me a message. In the next couple of weeks or so, I'll be actually doing tutorials on how to actually make you higher in Google rankings or Bing rankings or Yahoo rankings by search engine optimization, or SEO. There's a bunch of great plugins for that, so I'll be doing that to kind of familiarize yourself with how that works and how to use keyword tools. I'll be showing you how to actually produce revenue by adding AdSense, so I'll be showing you that. A couple other things I'll be doing is talking about how to create email accounts with your domain name through MyPurpleLime's web hosting services. Now, you actually get email accounts once you sign up with any web hosting account with us, so you basically get the whole package. We're not trying to hide anything. We're not trying to make any sort of like sub type of charges or hidden fees. We're pretty transparent, so definitely want to check out MyPurpleLime to get your 20% discount. All you do is type in WP20 into the checkout, and you'll be able to receive that discount. It's only available until August 31st of 2013, so kind of want to check it out quickly. That's it. I don't think I missed anything. If I did, I will put that into the section below. But yeah, so the 3 things you need to get is download the theme, get the Revolution slider, I'll have the link below, and also get web hosting. So I hope to hear from you guys soon, and I hope you guys like this tutorial. Please leave feedback. I want to do in the next couple of months, I'll be adding another theme with a video, so I kind of want to learn how I can improve. And yeah, have a great day. Thank you.